Hey y'all, what's up? JamiThatsMe here. Come on in the room. Like the video. Come on in the room. Like the video. Come on in the room, like the video. Ayy. Come on in the room and like the video. Ayy. Come on in the room and like the video. All right, guys. So we are going to be talking about a few things. Okay, we are going to be getting into a few things. Actually, let me make sure that I have indeed shared the video. So give me 1 second here. Okay, I think I posted it there, so they will know. What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? I hope everybody is doing good. I hope you guys are having a great evening. Oh, we got a few things to just chit chat about because I feel like so much has been going on. All right, yeah. Okay, bet. Hey y'all, what's up? What's up going on? Happy Monday evening. Happy birthday eve to myself and anybody else born on August 22nd. Okay. Shout out to you guys. What is going on, everybody? All right. I wanted to make sure that I go live, I chit chat with you guys for a little bit here. A few things, you know what I'm saying? A few things. I wanted to talk about the show. Of course, I want to talk about Real Housewives of Atlanta. Also, I want to talk a bit about Speak On It and Speak Easy. I did get a chance to do that with Kandi Burris and Dom Unique of Kandi and the Gang. What else? I want to talk about, of course, we got to talk about Jalen Banks, honey. Jalen Banks and these new, girl, this and that is going to run me out of here. But anywho, Jalen Banks and girl, him filing for custody or their kid. Okay, so this is a messy, girl. Okay, so we gotta talk about that, and we also gotta talk about, some other stuff regarding housewives. All right, so we are gonna get into that. You feel what I'm saying? So make sure you guys are coming on in, liking the video. We got over 100 people in the chat, but we only have about roughly 50 something likes. So just, support the channel, respect the channel. Come on in, like the video. Yeah. So what do we want to start with first? I honestly don't even know. Let's see here. Let's see, because I don't really have an agenda here. I don't have to be honest. Let's see here. What do we want to start with? Let's see. Maybe the elephant in the room. Maybe the elephant in the room. Maybe we could start there. Yeah, the elephant in the room for the people that may have watched Speak On It. Okay, you guys may have gotten a bit of a surprise. All right. And one of those surprises was, of course, I was on Speak On It and nobody knew. Okay, my girls knew. You know what I'm saying? OLFP knew, but y'all didn't know. What else? Of course, my birthday is tomorrow, so that was another like whoop. So it just really aligned itself and worked out really good. And a lot of people did not know that I am with child. You feel what I'm saying? I am indeed preggo. Okay. Fully preggo. So a lot of times when y'all would see me behind the camera, your girl was sick. And let me say this, a lot of people felt like it was like, I knew it. I could see it in your face. Girl, scoot back. Girl, scoot. No, you can't see shit in his face. Girl, scoot back up off me like that, girl. Okay, so I could, you didn't. Stop lying, girl. Okay, Because everybody said they couldn't see nothing in my face. So why would you come and me about you see it in my face when you don't really see it in my face? Don't play me like that, girl. But anyway, some people would say that they was like, I knew it. When you said you were sick, I figured. You may have figured, but you were wrong a little bit. Because when I was sick last week or week before last, girl, it had nothing to do with my kid. Okay? Your girl had the huge C is what I had. I had the C19. Okay? That is why me was sick. It ain't got nothing to do with my baby. Now, girl, if you would have called me in May, bitch, listen, girl, I was down in the fuck out. All right? I'm talking about down in the fuck out. Girl, I would get ready to come on camera and bitch, I just can't do it. Girl, I just couldn't. I was so damn woe out. I got a desk for my bed. You know the whole desk that covers your whole bed? And I have a huge bed. But I was like, I have to find this motherfucker. Because when I say I'm not getting out this bed. Listen, it took me down through there. Now with my oldest son, it wasn't doing all of that. It wasn't. I mean, but I was much younger then when I had my oldest son. But girl, this one right here is to not playing with me. Okay? Definitely not playing with me. But yeah, so I was really sick in May, early June. I was just, I wasn't feeling it, wasn't featuring it. So I appreciate y'all continuing to still watch the content though, whether I'm on camera or I'm off camera, you know what I'm saying? Because also being a content creator, I mean, like, it's a lot. It's hard. It's difficult sometimes. It's a lot going on, and pushing out content all the time. Like, it's a lot. So sometimes we don't have it to like really come on. I know I don't. Hello? To come on camera all the time and chat with y'all. Thank you so much for the super chat, Square Biz. Happy birthday, Jamie. Hope you have a marvelous day on your special day, and may God continue to bless you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you for the super chat. So what else? What else y'all want to know? Because y'all been over here being a little nosy, and I'm trying to see. I think some people is trying to find out how many months I am, what I'm having, and I think that I'm probably going to give y'all the Phaedra response. Let me see. What did Phaedra tell the people? When they was trying to figure out when she was due, bitch, I'm hollering. I'm probably going to give y'all the Phaedra response. You know what I'm saying? But nah, seriously, I'm 5 months. Okay, I am 5 months pregnant with my baby. And yeah, I'm not really telling people yet what the gender is. It's funny because a lot of people think they know, and it's been so wrong. Like all of my family, when we did our gender reveal, like my friends and everybody, they really thought it was going to be one, and it was the complete opposite, girl. And I was tickled. I was very tickled by that. But what else did I want to tell y'all? Oh, speaking of my babies and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Make sure, okay, I have to shout out my son. Okay, so shout out to my son, my oldest son. First of all, he done started him a YouTube channel, girl. And my baby just started his channel like 2 weeks ago, as you can see. So y'all make sure y'all go over there and show him some love and subscribe to his channel. He likes to do like analysis breakdowns on, shows similar to Game of Thrones and House of the Dragon, okay? And he's also great at writing as well. So I have to big up my kid real quick. You feel what I'm saying? He's won awards for his writing, and he definitely hopes to be an author. And I'm like, this is a great foundation for you to be able to do that, cultivating, developing a audience here on YouTube. You feel what I'm saying? And then, just growing from there. So shout out to him for doing his big one, girl. He just, did his own thing, put it out there. And I said, well, let's go, Jay. Okay. So anywho, that's my baby. Make sure y'all go over there and show him some love. I got that up on the screen for y'all. Okay. So, you can pause if you need to, girl. Go over there and support my baby. So I do appreciate that. Thank you so much. And he is super excited to be a big brother. I'm not going to lie. He almost had that opportunity. For a lot of people that don't know, and I don't mind, talking about it or whatever. But a few years ago, I was pregnant, and I ended up miscarrying shortly after I had a surgery I had a ruptured cyst on my left my left fallopian tube, I believe it was. But you know, some women, unfortunately, their fallopian tubes, if it's that damaged, it ends up being removed. Kind of like when if you watch Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, and how the young lady had to get, like, I think one of hers removed, some of her ovaries removed, and all of that or whatever. But mine was never removed; it was shaved down. But since I suffered that miscarriage all of those years ago, which had nothing to do with my surgery, but everything to do with the domestic violence relationship that I kind of touch on a little bit sometimes when I talk about it in my stuff. So I never knew whether or not I could get pregnant or not, because I haven't gotten pregnant in like 13 years or whatever. But whoop, there it is. A wada bada bing bang. Day is coming through. Okay. So baby is here. You know, so it's definitely a blessing for me. You know, a lot of people may be like, oh my God, so you have a 19-year-old girl. I couldn't imagine starting over. And that's fine. And that's you. But God saw fit something different for me, and I'm going to embrace it. I'm going to accept it. I'm going to appreciate it, because it's a lot of people out here that are still trying to have children and going different ways, figuring out different ways for them to be able to have those kids. And I, by the grace of God, did not have to endure any of that, and it just happened. You know what I'm saying? And the timing is really great for me because of the person that I'm with. So when I reflect back on people that I've dated, I'm like, ooh, yeah, I wasn't supposed to get pregnant by no folks. Hello? Are you okay? Are you there? Hello. Thank you. So that is where we are today. You feel what I'm saying? So I think it worked out. I think I'm with who I need to be with. They're super excited. You know, it's their first child. So it's a blessing. You feel what I'm saying? You know, and just like I told Kandi, I'm like, that inspires me, because I think Riley could have been like 16, 17 or something like that when she had Ace. Toya Johnson, I think Reginae was like, what, 18, 19 when she had her daughter Rain. So I'm like, hey, the people is out here. Matter of fact, I forgot about my own cousin whose son ended up being like, I don't know, I think he probably was like 20 or 21. And she ended up having 2 more kids. You feel what I'm saying? And she looks great. Like, I'm not gonna put her stuff out there because I'm just not. But when I tell you, she look like she has not had any kids. Slim as hell, beautiful as doesn't even look her age. Definitely in her 40s, and is giving early 30s. And I said, well, come on, genes in the family. Because I'm trying to get that too, bitch. Come on for the genes in the family. But yeah, I see somebody asking for my registry. A few of y'all have. Some of y'all have DM'd me, hit me up on Twitter, girl. You know what I'm gonna do? I'll put my registry in the link on my Instagram page. I might put it in the description, but I'll be sure to I'll make a link. The link in my bio on Instagram, and it'll probably take you guys to the registry or whatnot. Because I had a lot of people asking me about that. Like, you guys, I have really felt the love. Y'all have really been over here just like giving it to me, and I really, really appreciate that. I was not expecting a response. You know, I really was not expecting that response. When I did everything with Kandi, y'all, I was really nervous. I was extremely, extremely nervous. Not so much as to do the interview with Kandi, but I think I was more nervous about getting you guys' thoughts and opinions and whether you would have enjoyed it or whatever. But the response that I got from it was everything. I was completely shocked. You know, I didn't, I mean, y'all just had some really great feedback, and I really do appreciate that. So yeah, so thank y'all. Let me see what else you guys are saying in the comments. I don't know. Oh, community tab. Okay, you want me to post it on the community tab? Okay, yeah, I could do that. I could post it on the community tab. You said have a live baby shower. I have one and one on the way. I have one kid now who's 19, and I have another one that is on the way. Let's see what else. Are you? Oh, that's how Drew is too. Drew Sadora, her sister is about 20 years older than her. The young lady that y'all saw that had the mental health mishap. Yeah, her sister's 20 years older than her too. Let's see. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. No shade, but to be honest, you was my favorite Speak On It episode because you motivated me with the prayer wall because I love the War Room movie. Listen, that is my movie. You hear me? Girl, y'all need to go check that out, okay? Cause when me and my one of my best friends, my son's godmom, we've been friends since like junior high school. She came up here and we were chilling one day and we was like, let's watch this. And we watched it. And when I tell you we got so motivated, we went and got our stuff that day. Okay. We went and got our arts and crafts and everything and got to write and all of that. And when I tell y'all, I did that in like maybe 2015. I think I got to ask her if it was like 2015, 2016, but everything that I put on that prayer wall came up off that board. I tell you that. It definitely took some time though. Definitely took some time, but I got everything that I wanted. So now, you know, I remember telling my fiance, like, I feel like I'm capped out. Like when you get everything that you wanted, but it's like, okay, what else? I don't want to just like relax and chill. Like, is there like, what else? So I'm like, I need to get back into my, you know, into my prayer wall. Cause everything, you know, I got everything that I wanted. So I don't know how it works for everybody else. I am one that, you know, truly believe in affirmations and all of that. So I don't know how it works for anybody else. I just know how it works for me. And I know how with me, because I do believe in God, I know how it works when I have specific conversations, because it's one thing for you to talk about what you want, but you're not specific, because he'll give you exactly what you want. You just got to be specific, you know. And whenever I've been specific, the answers have been very clear. What else? Let's see. Thank you guys. Y'all gave me so many compliments. I was wearing my big old shirt because on the interview, because I was trying to hide my pregnancy so that I could reveal it at the end. But it worked out. It was really great. I'm really grateful for the opportunity. Kandi is so cute in person. Like, y'all got to see her in person. Like, she is just so cute. We're about the same height. she giving slim thick. Look, I'm gonna be trying to slim down. Give me a few months, girl. Give me a few months. I'm gonna try and hit that gym too, honey. But it was fun. I had a great time. They treated me so nice. It was good. Let's see. I'm just trying to see what some of you guys are saying in the comments. I appreciate all of the happy birthdays, congratulations. It's always something. Like, I be so appreciative to God. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, y'all. I've been teary-eyed since Jamie dropped the I think the first promo. So I've been on and off, and it's really because of everything that's happened in my life so far, and I've just been extremely appreciative of that. So I've been like teary-eyed on and off or whatever. So don't mind me, but y'all not gonna get me today. Thank you so much. Congrats, Jamie. Thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate it. And how did you do that? And exactly how did you? Would you like to come to the front and just let me know exactly how did you know? How did you clock? What part did you clock? Now, see, this is what I couldn't figure out. Because some of y'all was like, I knew it. And I'm like, well, what did you know? Did you know that Jamie was likely going to be on Speak On It? Or did you know that Jamie was with child? Which one was it? What did y'all clock? That's what I'm trying to understand. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. So I'm working on my vision board as I listen to you. You are a true inspiration. Loved your segment, my fave. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And I'm glad. That's right. Get into it, honey. Big girl, listen to me. It's the sickness, first of all. So with my first son, I keep saying first son, with my oldest son, my oldest girl, this one ain't even here yet, this child, but with my son, my first pregnancy, it was so easy. I was young. I was like 18 years old. Like, I mean, it was just like a smooth sailing, girl. Like, I ain't had no issues. I think I had nausea. I was nauseated like once, but I never threw up ever. This kid, I think I threw up twice. I don't know what I did to my sciatica nerve. probably from sitting in the bed, but a bitch could not walk. Girl, I could not make it from the bed to the bathroom, but the one time I made it from the bed to the bathroom, I couldn't make it back to the bed, bitch. Okay, didn't have no wheelchair sitting in my roll. I literally had to roll myself around in a rolling chair, like a rolling desk chair. You hear what I'm saying, girl? I had to roll myself into the chiropractor just like that because I ain't had no wheelchair. Like, bitch, that's what's a bit different. Okay, and then with my oldest, I didn't show. You couldn't tell that I was pregnant until I was like 7 months or whatever. But I was much smaller. You know, they say you show more in your next pregnancy or whatever. So, yeah, I was 4 months looking like I was 6 months. I was like, now what kind of shit is this here now? But yeah. So congratulations having an older sibling as a babysitter is not as a babysitter. My boys are 13 years apart. Okay, that's what's up. Thank you so much. I probably won't put that on him for real, you know. I might just a little bit get your sibling, honey. But I also don't want nobody to be thinking that that's his child. Hello? They're gonna be like, you got that's your kid? Is that yours? No, it's not. That's his sibling. They're gonna be thinking my baby lying. Did you get any behind the all I got when it came down to behind the scenes tea from Kandi was that they came at her neck. That's it. And I would expect that. I feel like Sheree been throwing constant shade. We already saw how Marlo was acting the first half of the season. And then who else? Drew and Hershey. So I would expect them to come for Kandi. That's the only thing that I got. What else, you guys? Because we are going to chat about the show. Can I just say this about the season? Y'all already know how I felt if you watched, Kandi's show. It was, I didn't feel like the season has been its best. I feel like the first 2 episodes were really good. And then the season just went like left. And then now that we saw last night's episode or whatever, I think that was a pretty good episode. And I think next week is going to be a pretty good episode. And I said, how do you do the first 2 episodes and the last 2 episodes of the season being some of the best ones? That disappoints me, and people are speculating that Kenya may not be coming back. And I don't know what they're doing, but I'm not going to lie. I am extremely disappointed in production, considering the fact that these are the same individuals that were doing production for Real Housewives of Potomac. So my thing is, are the ladies of Atlanta not willing to give y'all more for y'all to go off on? Or are y'all trying to sabotage them? Like, what's really going on? Girl, what's going on? Because how is it that we sit up here and see Marlo do some foster care when we know she don't care, but we didn't even see Kenya? Like, I don't even think Marlo talked about foster care at all, but what we did see this season was Kenya talk about her salon. And this woman had a whole, matter of fact, I got a picture over here. She had like a whole party or whatever, or opening or something for the cast, and we didn't even see that. So somebody said, I'm ready to see Kenya Moore's hair spa next week. And she says, I think it was edited out. She says, despite having the entire cast there except one, and Miss Cynthia Bailey and Claudia Jordan were in attendance, and it being my main storyline. Yikes. Really, people? It looks beautiful too. So it's like, y'all I don't know what y'all over there doing. I don't like it though. Get this together. Thank you so much for the congratulations and the super chat, Niecy Smith. Thank you. I appreciate it. Hey, Jamie. Happy birthday. I'm going to make a mocktail to celebrate with you. Yes. Thank you so much, girl. Thank you so much. And thank you so much for the opportunity to work with Kandi. I really do appreciate it. Thank you for the super chat, birthday wishes, and everything. I love the editing. You did such a great job. Thank you so much. Let's see. You said what? Plus, I noticed your came. Oh, you 2 L's. Why you? Let me go find the rest of your comments, cause see, you be all in my business, girl. Not you done sat up here and notice the camera angles done changed, girl. Girl, you know I had to bring the camera up. I had to bring the camera up, honey. I ain't want to give away no clues, cause in all honesty, I didn't know if I was going to reveal my pregnancy sooner. Some part of me was like, I'm gonna reveal it for my birthday, and then I was like, well, nah, I'll reveal it after I have my birthday. Like, see, look what I made. And look, Mom, look what I made. But when I got hit up to be a part of the Speak on it, I know I was talking to the ladies about it, and I don't know if they mentioned it or I mentioned it or what about the reveal. So I was like, yeah, I'm going to ask Kandi. I'm going to ask them. And they were with it. So that's what I did. I said it makes sense because whenever mine airs and stuff, my birthday's around the corner. It's just, it just makes sense. It worked out. So, yeah, but I'm trying to see what the rest of your comments say because you was all in my tea. Thank you so much for being a Patreon member, girl. You sure been paying attention, ain't you? Ain't you? Now, why y'all keep saying my face? You know what? This is what it is. I don't think it's that my face has gotten fatter. I think it's that my face, hold up, you say it was looking a little fuller after being slim. I feel like my face was like sunken in. Like, girl, because I had been drained for real. That's what I would think y'all probably would notice, the fact that I look drained as hell in the face versus a full face. But I see, girl, okay, I'm gonna have to do a lot more tricks to fool you. I see that. Okay. What else? Oh, thank you so much, Gwen, for the super chat. So proud of you, boo. Happy birthday and congratulations on the baby. We're gonna party up when you hit 100K. Okay. Wow. Make sure you drop the registry deets. I definitely will do that. Thank you so much for the super chat. Let's see what else so we can get into the show and talk about a few things. Thank you, D Nicole, for the super chat. Hey, Miss Jamie, congratulations. I made my prayer board at the beginning of the year, and almost everything that I asked God for, he has given me, period. Girl, we loves to hear that. Congratulations. I don't know what was on your board, but shout out to you. I'm glad that you're getting the things that you desire. Thank you so much for the super chat. Jamie, your analysis was great. You didn't let things drop. I didn't let things drop. Okay. I saw a lot of y'all was shocked that I was keeping it real with Kandi. I didn't know what else to say, but to be honest, especially about the season, I wasn't trying to be mean. And I also saw some of y'all thought that House of Aaron was gonna be mad at me, but guess what? He ain't. Nah. What you said? I heard the Real Housewives of Atlanta reunion is only going to be 2. I did hear that too. I heard that it's only going to be 2 parts too. I'm kind of glad because I feel like sometimes when the season isn't that strong, they still like to stretch things out to like 3 parts, and it's like we could have been wrapped. Well, actually, not 3 parts. I feel like they've done that with like 4-part reunions. And the 4th episode may drag, or the 3rd episode may drag, and we'd be like, we could have been wrapped this up, like, So I'm kind of glad that it's only 2. The only way I would be disappointed if it's 2 is if the editing is not good and some people don't get out everything that they want to say. That's the only thing that would piss me off. So we're going to see. I just hope they edited it right, because if people are saying they came for Kandi, I'm sure Kandi cussed them the dog out. Okay? I'm sure Drew and Marlo definitely went at it. So, yeah. I want to see it. I mean, at least give us some good, juicy reunion if you ain't going to, give us a juicy season. But I'm going to be honest and say my hope isn't as high. But I do hope that they, do a much, much better job the next season. Do y'all think that everybody should come back next season, or do y'all want to see like some different people next season? I'm not opposed to everybody returning. I thought I would be, but at this point, I'm not opposed to. Well, I don't want to see Courtney. I'll be honest. That's a person I'm not interested in seeing, is Courtney. But everybody else is cool. Thank you so much for the super chat. Happy birthday, and 100K is coming soon. We shall see. Thank you. Who got the same birthday? Oh, almost had the same birthday. When is your birthday, Yay? Or is it Yaya? I think it's Yay. I'm with Jamie. That's right. I hope it is just 2 parts. Just do 2, honey, and let these people get out what they need to get out so that we can go. Wasting these folks' time like this. You said no Courtney. Y'all don't want to see Courtney either. Happy birthday. Congratulations. Continue blessings. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. All right. I'm going to read a few more and I'm going to try to come back to some of y'all. Don't be mad at me if I miss any of your super chats. I just don't want people to feel like, dang, she only came to read the super chats. Congratulations, Jamie, on all the blessings coming your way. We love to see and hear your perspective. You always remain true to self. Thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate that and the kind words. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, you want to see Cynthia back? Bring Cynthia back. I know people think she's boring, but I've always liked her. She's had her not so exciting moments, but I have found some of her confessionals since she's been on to be quite funny. I will say that. I think Cynthia is ready to come back in with the girls, but I don't see Cynthia coming back. And I said this before, I don't see her coming back as like a full time. I think Cynthia would come back and be okay with getting a nice check as a friend of. If she came back full time, I mean, that's fine, but I could see it as a friend of versus being obligated. Right? I feel like her going through her divorce and everything, I don't think Cynthia's going to want to really give a whole lot. So she might just be okay with that small friend role, but still getting a nice check. So we're going to see. But in all honesty, if they gave us some new people, I wouldn't trip. I wouldn't be mad at that. Hell no. Goodbye, Courtney and Sonya. And Sonya, good job. But thanks for the super chat. Listen, the way Sheree disrespected what's that lady name? The way Sheree disrespected Sonya in that whole after show, that's the only reason why I would want to see Sonya back, so she can kind of like, you know, her and Sheree could have some be at odds a bit. Because I really didn't like how Sheree turned her head to that lady. Had this lady talking to the back of her head. Who do you think you are? Friend girl? Who do you think you are, ma'am? Absolutely not. Let's see. I want to let's see. Okay, let's talk about some stuff. All right, when it comes to the show, we already know that Cynthia is officially divorced. I think she got divorced from that man probably it seemed like it was like 30 days after. I think it was like, I don't know, her divorce was like this after Mike. Okay, meanwhile, Miss Kenya's still over here in the Matrix. And she's saying that what's holding up her divorce is Mark trying to have some type of primary say when it comes to their daughter. But I'm wondering, is that really true? Is that really what's holding up the divorce? I don't know. But I think at this point, the judge should be able to acknowledge the fact that it's giving tit for tat and let me go ahead and get these people this divorce, and then we'll settle the child thing at a separate time. That's how I think it should be. Like, let's not drag this out. I hate that for her. Let's get to Drew. Drew getting ready for this big lesbian scene, and she says that this is a first for her. I'm struggling to believe that is a first for her, but you know, I'm gonna go a little soft on Drew because Drew's dad did pass away, I believe, over the weekend, and I really hate that for her. I know he was suffering. I believe it was from Alzheimer's. So, you know, even though that may have been something they were preparing themselves for, nobody is ever truly prepared to be without one of their parents. So I'm going to go a little soft on her just a little bit because of that. Okay. So sending condolences out to her. She says that she was nervous when it comes to the sex scenes. But I don't know. That's what she say, but you're an actress, right? I felt two ways about it. I felt like she was lying and she was capping, saying that she was a little nervous about it. But at the same time, as an actor, I was kind of glad, and I guess a seasoned actor, because we've seen Drew on a lot of different shows and stuff. I kind of understood, and I was glad to see that she was nervous, because I always think like once you in it, and it ain't too many things that you're afraid to do. Right. But it just kind of showed me a little bit of like, that's the human side. Like people like, yeah, they may do this all the time, but sometimes it does get uncomfortable and they still have to mentally prepare themselves for that. So when I looked at it from that angle, I was like, okay, I see you, Drew, but same time I still felt like she was capping. Now, Drew said some things I ain't really like. Drew says that this will be at working with Kandi and Todd, this is going to be the last film she does like this. She's only taking lifetime opportunities and up. And again, I felt two ways about that. One, I didn't like it because I felt like she saw Todd and Kandi's movie as low budget. And what I don't like about the term or the terms low budget is because a lot of people equate low budget to quality of a film, and I don't believe their film is going to give a low budget quality. But yes, there are the budget is lower. They went about it, as far as filming in their home where they could cut a lot of costs. And you know what? What also bothers me when Drew was talking about like being in Kandi's bed and I'm in her personal space and they just feel away and cut the shit. Because as an actor, you do know that they film at people's actual houses. So if you're an actor and you're on location at somebody's big mansion, you probably are going to be filming in their bed if they gave permission and going to receive a check for you to be in their house to film in their bed. So why is you acting? Maybe because it was Kandi. Maybe because you actually know this person versus going into a stranger's home that's open in because they also do that like with commercials and stuff. They'll go into somebody's house, a house that people are actually living in. Hello, that sign their house up or whatever and allow their home to be one of the homes that they could use for production. They'll go right in there and they'll start filming. Like, it's not an uncommon thing, Drew. But how you was trying to play it, I didn't necessarily like it. But then I'm like, okay, maybe it's because she knows Kandi and she feels uncomfortable being in Kandi's bed. Maybe. Either that or you just got a problem with Kandi as a whole. And I just feel a way about like with BITCH, if you feel like it's so low budget or not on your level or whatever, why did you take it? Why did you take it? You could have turned the opportunity down. You didn't have to take it. But I did understand her only wanting to do certain type of work. Because a lot of actors get like that. Like when I hear Taraji P. Henson, it was like this is a little different though, because Taraji didn't want to be typecast. That's where you get like the same type of roles over and over. So people only look at you for that. She wanted to show versatility. So she was like, I'm not taking these certain type of roles no more. She's turned down stuff. And she's what can I say? Like tested her talent by taking on other projects. And that, I guess that's, a little different with Drew, because that's not what Drew's talking about. She's not talking about being typecast. She's talking about not working basically lower budget projects. And I get it, but also at the same time, it's kind of like, as an actor, you want to work. You want to get booked. And a lot of actors who don't go to an Angela Bassett status, right? You still know who they are, right? So it's like, girl, just go out there and work. Like, we still know who the Vivica Fox is. Vivica may not be doing a whole lot of acting, but we know who Vivica is. We know who Lisa is. We know who just as much as we know who Angela Bassett is. So I don't know, y'all. I felt two ways, but I felt the way about it. But then I was trying to sympathize with her a little bit as an actor. But it just was irritating me that it just seemed like you just kept seeing like it was a problem with working with Kandi and Todd. Oh, I'm filming in their house. Oh, this is the last film that I'm going to take. Or da-da-da. Girl, you could have just turned the shit. Don't get her nothing else. Call me and I can make it juicy. But call me, girl, after I drop this load. Call me, honey, because ain't nobody got time. Okay? You don't want to do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Let somebody else do it. Get somebody else to do it. Don't call her ass no more. What else? Oh, I want to talk about this. So Drew finally see the footage where Courtney calls Drew a BIT. Now, y'all listen to me. Hold your horses. Hold on to them tight, because we got to talk, okay? Now, when I first saw this with Kandi, I did think that Courtney called Drew a BITCH, as you heard me say that in the speak on it. When I watched it on last week, I believe that Courtney called Sonya a BITCH. As I watched it along with my patrons, I realized that I was right the first time with what I said. And I wish I could play a clip for y'all. But basically, what Courtney said was, she says, the BITCH questioned me. If y'all go back and watch it and pause it, I promise y'all. She says, the BITCH questioned me. Then she goes back and says she's pointing at Sonya, but she says the BIT even questioned you. That's what she said. If y'all pay attention, they kept cutting it off before she could finish what she was saying. right? But I hear it. I hear the you, but they put me in the caption on the screen. Go back and rewind that. That lady definitely called Drew a bitch. She was just pointing at Sonya. And when the reason she pointed at Sonya was because she was trying to let her know she even questioned you. She says, that bitch questioned me, had the nerve to question me. The bitch even questioned you. And then they chop it right there. But then they put me on the screen to make it seem like she didn't say that to Drew. She was talking to Sonya. Now that lady was talking about Drew. So that's just that's where we at with that. So you did say it. And then it makes you look even worse when you sit up there and say, huh? What? Who? Not me. Absolutely. I don't call anybody. I would never. Okay. I would never call anybody in this room a bitch. That's not what I do. But you did. Though. Okay. And what I feel like they were missing out on this season that could have maybe helped with Courtney's existence on the show was the fallout between she and Drew. Because on last week's episode, Courtney made sure to let Monyetta know that Drew was the cousin-in-law. It's been cousin all season, but now we getting in-law. And then Drew is like, nah, she's just Courtney now. She's not even cousin Courtney. So what was the fallout with that? I just feel like it was so many different ways y'all could have went this season, and y'all didn't want to work. Nene over there talking about they need to what she said, all the ladies need to cut their check and give some to Marlo. No, BITCH. Production need to cut their check and give it to the audience, okay? You get a check because we suffered. Okay? Y'all cut the checks and give it to the audience. Okay? Give it to the viewers. Because there should be more popping on Twitter and YouTube than it was on the show. And y'all done got the people upset about it. Okay, they is calling y'all out. I just want y'all to know they calling y'all out. What else? Drew and Ralph talk about her role. First of all, we talked about Marlo because I didn't understand why Marlo even had this foster care when she don't. Just fostering feelings, honey. Let's see. Wait a minute. Yeah, she says it twice. They also show Marlo saying Drew kissed Toya in the footage at the Portugal room. People didn't catch that either. Marlo, when did Marlo say? Okay, hold on. Marlo said that in the room? Was that after? No, that was after Kandi said something, and then I believe Marlo co-signed it. I think I'm right. Let me know. Because I think Kandi did say that. Thank you so much, Marty, for the super chat. I'm late. Happy birthday. They filmed coming to Rick Ross house. Oh, coming to America at Rick Ross house. P.S. I watched He Belongs to Me. P.S. I knew your ass was prego. Congrats. Thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate it. They sure did film that at his house. Yeah, it's a common thing. It's very common. So for her to make it seem like a ew type of, I ain't like that. I ain't like that. No, ma'am. Drew came across shady. Yeah, she's been disappointing me. And I really like her for real. High key, I do like Drew, but it bothers me because a lot of y'all didn't like her out the gate, and now I kind of see a little bit as to why. But right out the gate, some of y'all was like, I don't see it for this lady. I don't care for her. Nope. And I'm kind of seeing a little bit like, Drew, you be lying, girl. You be lying. Once you get that liar name stamped on you, girl, it's hard for us to turn away. Okay? It's hard for us to erase that up off you, girl, because you've been stamped as a liar. Thank you so much, Shanice, for the super chat. Happy birthday, Jamie. Congrats on Speak On It. And baby, I know what you having. So happy for you. Thank you so much for the super chat. Let's see. You guys are in for a treat for the finale. What have you rethinking everything? Everything about who? About Drew? Let us know. And then I have another issue with them because why they wait? Because these last two episodes seem like they're trying to cram things in to the last two episodes. I feel like with the Drew and Ralph situation, we should have started seeing the spiral happen sooner in the season. Because, I feel like that's like one of the strongest storylines, what's going on between Drew and Ralph. Why they wait towards the end? So now they want to cram some stuff in. But we shall see. We shall see. What's up, Mims? What did you say? Marlo stays worried about everybody else's body parts. Meanwhile, we don't know anything about her roster. Nothing except for Scott Lee. And I'm wondering if they're still together. I kind of hope so. We shall see. We shall see, honey. What else we got? Drew talking to Ralph. It seems like she was admitting, but not necessarily saying out of her mouth, that she gave tongue to the girl that she was over there kissing. Okay, she tried to make it seem like in the confessional how Ralph doesn't take what she does serious and how she doesn't like that. But I'm like, you got to look at how you're telling him this information. It seems like you're telling him this information about you having this sex scene or whatever with the woman to get him excited, but then you go to the confessional and say that he don't take you serious. I don't know, maybe nobody else saw that. When I saw that, I was like, Drew, shut the hell up. Because that don't necessarily, like, that didn't really make sense. You telling him about it. He's excited about it. That's what you could have told him about the husband and what the scenes were like with him and da-da-da-da-da. But you leaned into the interaction you had with the woman. So, okay. What else? Sheree's glam party. Let's get to that. This was the dumbest party that I have ever seen in my damn, well, maybe not the in my life, but it was a very dumb party. And what bothered me the most about it, I understand that you're happy as a grandma. I get that. I'm not saying that you shouldn't be, for real. But it's how you went about, like, you would have thought that Sheree gave birth to this child or had this child by way of surrogate. And that she just was doing, like, why are you throwing this big ass party, ma'am? Like, for all these balloons on the outside. And now, it was beautiful, don't get me wrong. It was very gorgeous. But you was doing too much. Even Mecca wasn't here for this shit. That's what I'm saying. Like, Mecca went to sleep on you, hoes. Mecca didn't give a fuck about that. And then you're going to have a party for this baby with all of these people. And then 15 years from now, they're going to be the same people be like, yeah, I was at your coming out. Yeah, your sipping seat. I was there. Yeah, you don't remember me? No, bitch, I don't. I was barely one. Who the fuck are you? Don't you hate when people come up to you and ask you if you remember them from when you was a kid? No, bitch, I don't. Do you know how many memories I've gotten since then? I don't know you, ma'am. Okay? So it's like, why did you do that? And then it's like, girl, COVID is still alive. She's still out here tap dancing on people's lungs and stuff. And your ass over here got parading this baby around to everybody. Just funeral procession is what it was given. And the reason why I said that was because of all the damn flowers on the damn stroller. Okay? All the flowers on the stroller. And you could barely even see the baby on the inside. I said, Sheree, what are we doing, baby? Was this you trying to show up? You know what I'm saying? Show people up after you had this birthday dinner that did not land. And your man, shout out to my man, like, he didn't pay the full tab and had people cash app him. Is that, like, what was that? And you wanted to show people that you had the money or something. Like, what was going on? Why did you need to do this? That baby didn't need all this shit. And Cairo just gonna let you do what you want to do anyway, because that's just how you is. No, ma'am. Don't parade this. I said, come on, get her up. Get her up. Whoa. Come on, Mecca, come on. Oh, she's so sleepy. Somebody should have whooped your ass, girl. You just wanted to have a party so bad. You just wanted to have the people come to your house and see that you still got it. Then she gonna take these photos, y'all. Let me get to that. Ooh. Girl, then she gonna take these photos. I'm pissed about it, y'all. I'm sorry. I feel away. I shouldn't care. This ain't my family, but good. No, ma'am. Where is the other grandparents? One shoe. Where is the other grandparents at? Why is you the main one up here? And I'm not even talking about the Bob. I'm talking about, where is this girl parents at? Were they even invited? Could they have gotten in the picture? Like, what's going on? She made it all about her. Mm-mm. Girl, no, ma'am. No, no. What you say? You can't erase it because oh, okay. You were talking to somebody in the chat. Let's see. Thank you, Tammy. Tammy says, Jamie, I'm late, but can we please have a virtual YouTube baby shower? Happy birthday again, boo. And congrats on the baby. And Kandi, thank you so much for the super chat. You're not the first person to ask that. I'll think about it. I don't know. Maybe, possibly, we shall see. Do people actually watch that? I don't know. You guys leave your thoughts in the comments. Yeah. Let's see. Okay, I was trying to see where somebody was saying Jamie was dropping tea in the chat. I was trying to see where she at. Where is it? Where is it? I could have sworn I just saw it. I done lost it. Not Mecca took 3 naps, did she? I believe this. That baby was tired. You doing this elaborate party, ain't got no kids there that I saw. You got all these big grown folks, and you already know what happens when housewives get together. Chances are somebody's going to get to arguing about something. And it looks like Anthony was getting ready to take it there. Okay? I don't know why she did it, but she had to do it. She needed to have all attention, all eyes on her, honey. Thank you so much for the super chat. Happy birthday and congratulations on the baby. And speak on it, Jamie. Keep entertaining us with your funny self. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. I will continue to do my best. I will do my best. Hey, ma'ams. This not the super chat is for the baby, not me. Excuse you. Happy birthday and congratulations, friend. You deserve the world, and I'm proud to call you my real life friend. Thank you so much, ma'ams. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. That's funny. That's funny. I had told Mims I was pregnant. He was like, get the fuck out. That's funny. I told him before it dropped. Thank you so much for the super chat. Happy birthday, love, and congrats on the baby. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. All right, y'all. Let's see. What else we got? What else happened? Okay. So Drew arrives. Okay. So wait. Martell shows up dressing like Bob. First of all, they're both looking alike. Her ex-man and her supposed to be man, right? Drew comes. Okay, Drew did not come into the house. The reason why Drew did not come into the house, honey, why? Because Anthony was there. Anthony and her got into it. Shout out to Kandi for giving additional tea about them getting into it over there at the Lanithia Lounge, honey. You had shoes, purses, and other things that was getting thrown across at each other. All right. Now, according to Anthony, Drew threw a shoe at him first. No, she threw a purse at him first. And then he turned around and threw his shoe at her. So, girl, it's just that was a whole mess. But that's the reason why Drew was not willing to come into the party. But I thought Drew did come into the party because didn't she have pictures with Mayetta? So what happened with that? Because at some point, Drew came inside. And I saw that on Mayetta's page. So wait a minute. Let me go back. I could have sworn I saw that on Mayetta's page where Drew was inside with them. So what is it really giving? So where did Anthony leave is my question. He must have left because, hell, Drew made it inside unless they agreed to keep him far away from her. I suppose. I was trying to see. Okay, are these the pics? Yeah, she did go inside. Maybe she went in at the end. But either way, my thing was Drew had on these glasses, right? And I was thinking to myself, Drew didn't want to be there. Drew was going to find any reason to not go inside. But I saw her in some photos and she was smiling with a lot of the ladies. So I figured, okay, maybe it just took her some time to kind of warm up or whatever. And now she good, she fine, whatever. Thank you so much for the super chat. Congratulations, Jamie. You killed me with the voices. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you. What else? What else happened? Okay, so yeah, Kandi talks with Anthony. He says he only read her and she owes him and her husband an apology. I'm trying to figure out what Ralph really got to do with it because Anthony said that he ended up leaving and calling Ralph. So I'm like, why she owe him an apology? Does she owe him an apology because she lied about what happened or something? What does she owe him an apology about? Martell and Kenya have a conversation. They pretty much apologize to each other. Kenya says she ain't had no man there to defend her, so she had to match his energy. Sheree tries to throw shots at the fact that she ain't never got no man there, and I understand what Sheree's trying to say, but Martell did get fly with that lady, so any woman would have matched that energy that he was giving. Period. Okay, but she apologized, and they're supposed to be good at this time. All right, Sheree parades around the granddaughter, like she was the one that gave birth to her. I did not like that at all. Martell joins the family for it, the family pics, but he only joined the family pics because Sheree thought she was about to one up Bob, because he had another woman there. Come to find out, the woman that was there was his motherfucking child that he had, I guess, before he married Sheree. I was confused about that. I don't know if it was before he married Sheree or if it was while he was married to her. That's what I was still confused about. But I would think that they were still dating. So either way, I would think that's a cheat baby. Am I wrong? Am I tripping somebody? That's what I'm thinking. I'm like, damn, that's messed up. Like, how did Sheree not know about that? You was hiding that child. You weren't hiding that kid from Sheree. You was hiding Sheree from the kid. Is that what was going on? Then you decided to pop out with this baby all these years later. Come to find out, Cairo already knew who the hell she was. Talking about her kids had accepted her at other family functions. Meanwhile, Sheree over here looking dumb as hell and clueless. Girl, Bob would have had to go. Bob would have had to leave. Bob would have had to get the hell out. You got to go, baby. Not you done brought this person up in my house. That's your child, not mine. You ain't telling me you was bringing her. Anywho, I think that was it. But I felt like that was a bit disrespectful to bring this young lady into this woman's house, knowing that you didn't notify her that this was even the sibling, now aunt to her grandchild and sibling to her kids. Like, what? Bob is a shiesty little motherfucker. Anywho, thank you for the super chat. 2 L's. Okay. Production always footing the bill for Sheree's parties. You know she charges them to film. Mecca had to wait 5 hours to be seen by the people. We still don't know much about Tierra since season 1, episode 1. Hold on, wait. Not the baby having to wait 5 hours just to be filmed. Y'all knew she was finna go to hell to sleep. Girl, I can't take it. I will say it was beautiful, so I am gonna give Sheree that. Let me make sure I show y'all some of these pictures and stuff because I thought it was nice. I will say it was just over the top and unnecessary for a child, especially one that's not yours. Let me take this off the screen. All right, there we go. I think her and Martell looked really nice. In my personal, I do. I think they look nice. Too bad they're no longer. This is a cute photo. I just wish the other grandparents would have been, able to be there. Maybe they don't live in the area. All right. Okay. Sheree definitely looks younger in the face, honey. Y'all had better edited this thing. She's beautiful though. I will give her that. They got a cute little grandchild, look just like her dad. Okay. Beautiful. Girl, I mean, they did what they needed to do. Maybe for a baby shower, possibly. But not no damn sip and see. Girl, get the hell out of here. It was cute, though. I'm going to give it to her while she all over these damn photos, honey. Girl, I can't. I'm not. That ain't me. That's why. Everybody do different things, and that's just not me. Everybody not finna sip and see my damn child. I was like horrible with my son. I was horrible when it came to him. Girl, I used to damn near snap on my mama about letting people see my child. I was not playing that shit right there. Girl, we could be in Walmart. They'll see my mama. Oh, let me see the baby. Let me see. He sleep. Go on. Just because y'all see a little car seat or something. Girl, y'all always trying to take a peek at somebody's kid. Keep going. All right. Don't be trying to get a peekaboo. Okay. You're going to get poked back, ma'am. Girl, I used to be like, girl, don't you let nobody. Girl, people love wanting to look at your kid and then be trying to determine how precious they is. Hello? Let me see the baby. Girl, don't say that cute. They're so precious. Girl, but my son was very cute, so I will. Okay. But I still didn't want them hoes to see him. And don't touch him either. Girl, I was a mess. I was horrible, y'all. I did not play about that kid. I still don't. Girl, I hate it for the new one, child. I hate it for the new one. I do. It's a mess. Hold on, what you said? Maybe she didn't want to go home and hung around down the street after production left. Who? Oh, you talking about Drew. Maybe so. Maybe she didn't want to go home. And as soon as production left, she can. I wonder if Anthony left, though. Did Anthony leave? That's what I'm wondering. Thanks for the super chat. Hey Jamie, happy birthday, love. I was so surprised and excited to see you on Speak On, and congratulations on everything. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Sheree's a Capricorn. All right, y'all. My perspective finna shift on Capricorns. Okay, because mine is probably, my kid finna be one. Hello? Well, my mama is one. And then my best friend's mama is one. So there are some good ones. So I like, there are some good Capricorns. There are, you know, and then there's some that's just like, girl, I can't do you. Okay, I can't do you, ma'am. All right, so let's see. Well, when Sheree had that house party that year when Kandi and them went downstairs, production didn't pay for the finale or whatever it was. Because word on the street was folks were looking for paid invoices. Sheree had the people thinking. She had the people thinking that production was going to take care of them. And production didn't take care of it. That's why they was over there looking for their checks, because they never got them. Girl, no. Did they pay for this one? Did they pay for this one? They had better not pay for this one. I pray to God they didn't pay for this one. Thank you so much for the super chat, KO. I pray they didn't pay for this. That's fucked up, because they could have used that film time for some other for real, for real. But listen, is there anything else on Housewives that I wanted to I think that's it. I think that's it. So what I really want to get into, y'all, because that's it. Whew. Girl, I want to get into these people, and I can't say a whole lot, but we gonna get into this article. All right, let me see what we looking like over here. Okay, we got 800 and some people in the chat. Make sure y'all get those likes up. We have 492. I thank you guys so much for being here. You could be anywhere, but you're here with us, so make sure that you're supporting the channel by liking the video, and you're welcome to subscribe to the channel as well. But girl, why did I hop over here to look at myself? Let's go back over here. We got to talk about these folks. For the people that do not know, Jalen Banks is seeking full custody from his ex-fiance / baby mama, Fallon Pena, who has accused him of DV, and she's popped out with Pleasure P. This is messy. And I'm just going to say that somebody added me on this, and they was like, Jamie, you said this. Because I said at the end, okay, so we watched, first of all, let's go back. For the people that may not know, my bad. So Jalen came out on his own to do an interview, which I don't think was a good look. It was really like unwarranted. Like, why? Because it did kind of come off as a bashing Fallon interview. It didn't really come off. The interview was supposed to come off as though he was talking about his dating experience. But it really wasn't about his dating experience. It really did seem like he was more so trying to bash her and call her out as a manipulator and all of that, and saying that she groomed him, even though he has admitted that that was the wrong term. He apologized. That's not what he was trying to say. He was just trying to say that he felt, manipulated throughout their relationship. Okay. Fallon then clapped back with her groomer shirt, like, boop, I'm a groomer then. If that's what you want to say, then let me go ahead. Let me monetize off of it. Then Okay, she went from there. First of all, that's when Jalen came to social media and he cleared up the matter at hand and he wrote this long post about it. Okay. Fallon then decides to go to Baller Alert and do an interview. Now, some of y'all chewed me up, girl, and I hope y'all added some seasoning while y'all was down there chewing me in the comments. Some of y'all chewed me up because y'all felt like I was going up for Fallon, but it made me believe that y'all didn't finish the rest of the video because I told y'all that she was over there double talking. Okay. And for me, I can't be no team Fallon solo. I can't. I'm not even a team Jalen. If you're wrong, you're wrong. Okay. And both of y'all have done some wrong things. Okay. But Fallon was definitely double talking with some of the that she was saying. Like, one minute you talking about how this man never left you when everybody else left you. Then you saying that he was over there choking you out. Now, I didn't want to discount her story as a victim because that could have very well happened. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that person did support you at that time. It doesn't mean that they didn't choke you the hell out 8 months later. You know what I'm saying? So but yeah, she said something about how she felt like she could have stayed married to Simon if she wanted to, but then turned around and said that Real Housewives of Atlanta ruined her life. I'm so confused. The man wasn't already in the house anyway. Let you tell it. I'm so lost. So, okay. Like, it was just a lot of things that she was saying to me that wasn't necessarily making sense. I'm trying to see how I want to say this because I can't say it. Okay, so I won't say it. Just know that it's a lot to this story. Okay, that's all I say. Just know it's a lot to them. And what I can tell y'all is she is not dating no Pleasure P. All right, so a lot of people are thinking that that's not her man. That is not her man. For anybody that may be wondering, that's not her man. Okay. This is just gonna be, bitch, this is interesting. But in the interview, going back to the interview, okay, that Miss Fallon had said on the thing, and she opened up to let us know that 2 of her kids are not with her, they're with their dads, because she said that she can't raise men as they're now transitioning into men, so she gave them to the dad. She also opened up and said that she had to pay child support at one point, and the oldest kid's dad got custody of him because she said it was some lies and things that had been told and stuff. And I remember saying, after she had said she was going to put Jalen on child support because they can't co-parent effectively, I said, you better hope that man is not in a position like the first baby daddy to come and get custody of his child. We don't know what the judge is going to decide on or what the judge is going to grant. But he must feel that confident that he went down there and filed for it. Okay, so we shall see how that's going to play out for these individuals. They're saying on Sunday, Jalen Banks revealed he filed for full custody of his daughter Emma against ex-girlfriend Fallon Pena. And here's the thing. That man beat your ass to that courtroom. Okay. I felt like when she sat up there and said, what she told that man, what she said, I may put him on child support because I don't think we can co-parent effectively. See, that was another double talk for me, because it's like you was just talking about how amazing dad he is, but then now you saying he don't co-parent properly. I don't know. I don't know. It didn't really sound right to me. Some things just was not making sense. And it seems like you would have put him on child support to be vindictive. Do what you want to do. It's your child. It's your support. But it seemed like you would have did that to be vindictive because you didn't like the fact that he labeled you a groomer. So that would have been like your whole, or saying that you were manipulative. But then you turned around and said in the interview before it was over that, if I was, being a manipulative to you, then I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be. That, like, why are you apologizing to a person that you just said you couldn't co-parent effectively? I'm a confused bitch. I'm confused. This is why I can't do it. I just have to watch this and see how this gonna play out. Cause bitch, you done got me, girl, so much tongue tied. Bitch, I'm a Twizzler. That's how confused I am. Peel me apart, bitch, because I don't know what's going on as I'm over here trying to peel your story apart. What else are they saying? They said bank submitted paperwork via Odyssey e-file GA. Okay, they said that for e-filing for Fulton County State and Superior Court on Georgia's Judicial Council website, a screenshot of the online filing classified it under other with a no file description. What he said, I don't feel as she is in the right headspace for our child, and I am praying for her. This some shit here. This is sad. This is sad. This is sad. This isn't the first time that Jalen expressed concerns about Fallon parenting their daughter. Last week, the Relationships Matter podcast published an episode featuring Banks. During that talk, Jalen Banks said that Fallon groomed him into a relationship by negatively portraying her ex-husband, Simon Guabadia. But Simon's not innocent, though. She ain't negatively portrayed that man. Hell, you was around. You saw what he was on. Okay. Later in that interview, he claimed that one of Fallon's children is already calling another man dad. He added that his ex trauma makes him scared to let his daughter be raised like that. All right. However, Banks has not presented material examples of or evidence of incidents indicating trouble in Fallon's caretaker abilities. After the interview went live, Pina teased him with a groomer t-shirt. The crop top sparkled with whatever the hell it had on it, okay? In response, Banks released a statement clarifying that he meant to highlight Fallon's alleged manipulative behaviors, not misuse the term grooming or belittle that experience. Girl, Fallon alleges that Jalen Banks never paid a bill and physically abused her. Girl, I didn't watch Couples Retreat. I didn't watch it. I'm not going to lie. So I don't know if, I know I saw a clip of Jalen saying that he paid the bills. I didn't necessarily believe Jalen paid them. Fallon got in the interview that she did recently and laughed at that and said, girl, no, he ain't pay a thing. So this is going to get very ugly. This is going to get ugly. Girl, let me keep going. Now that he's escalated his concerns to court, it's unclear what Fallon's reaction will be. However, in response to the podcast episode, Pina joined the host of the Baller Alert show to tell her side of their relationship woes. She has not publicly commented on Jalen Banks allegedly filing for full custody. Listen, it's giving tit and it's giving a piece of tat. And they're going to be going at it for a minute, girl. This is a bitter breakup. It's a bitter breakup. It was giving that she was like, Jalen, don't play with me. I'll put your ass on child support. And he was like, well, I've been done playing with your ass. That's why I'm finna snatch my child. Okay? At the end of the day, that's why I'm finna go ahead and get her from around you. Girl, this is a mess here, girl. This is not good. This is not good. Fallon, you should have stayed on Real Housewives of Atlanta. I just think you should have stayed on Real Housewives of Atlanta, even though Miss Portia them did you the way they did you or whatever, girl. And they slid out the door. Girl, you should have stayed in the door. Hello? You probably could have changed a piece of narratives about you before you went over there to VH1. You should have stayed. And this is the type of tea that we need. Can somebody at Bravo go get Fallon? Can somebody at Bravo go knock on Fallon's door and tell her to come down and be on the show for next season so we can get into some things and she could, you know, if she need to redeem herself in any capacity or clear up anything, she has a platform to do so. Can somebody please call her? I believe Claudia Jordan said they got the same agent. So y'all might want to, if y'all can't get to Fallon, get to Claudia, get the agent, and somebody get that lady back over there so we can get into her business. And we can see what's going on. They might help you with this situation you have going on. All right. They're saying, what else? They're saying for the most part, Pina says that Jalen Banks is the liar who engaged in physical abuse towards her, driving her to the other man. Driving her to the other man he spoke about. So because he a liar, he drove her to the other man. Girl, this is some messy stuff. Child. And that's what she said Simon was doing too. Simon was over there putting her off on Jalen. So I don't even know why he was surprised anything went down. You was out there doing your thizzle all out the country. But anyway, let's keep going. They said about 17 minutes into the interview, Fallon said she never planned to air Jalen Banks out because he was her daughter's father. However, she declared Jalen put her in a position to defend herself. I have to agree. He did. You did that. You did that. And here's the thing. It's not even about the term groom. For real. It's the other stuff that you said. I understand that may be your truth, but nobody would have known anything that was going on. You know, we all know who your ex is. I understand if you needed a venting couch, if you needed to vent there, but it wasn't really a good idea. So I think that she does have a right to come back and say her piece. You know, I do think the child support was giving petty, and he got pettier. This is, girl, y'all is so messy. Can y'all just come back to the show so we could really get into some things? Because between y'all and Drew and Ralph makes for good TV. The Real Housewives of Atlanta alum was adamant that Banks never paid for anything ever. That's what she said. So listen now, sir. You're going to have to present no receipts. You're going to have to come into the court. You're going to have to show the receipts of the bills that you paid. Unless you was over there just handing the cash over. Was you handing cash over to her? That might be a different story. But she added that despite being a great daddy to their child, he never paid a single bill. Instead, Pina says she showered him with the gifts, including 2 trucks she allegedly took back when the relationship ended. Girl, these are questions that need answers. Did that happen for real? Fallon alleges she discovered he was cheating after he came home at 8 a.m. one day after another usual night of being out. She says she searched his phone and realized that he was sharing his location with another woman, and she was sharing the lady was sharing hers with him. Now, I don't know. You sure that wasn't his mama or somebody? I don't know, girl. I'm just telling y'all what these people saying in the article, honey. All right. Thank you so much, Autumn, for the super chat. I'm super late, but congrats on everything, Jamie. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you. Girl, this is gonna get messy. A battle of who has the best receipts, girl, and they better come with them when they get in the courtroom. You hear me? Good. No, you didn't. So basically, when he took her last name, it was giving adoption tease. Girl, don't make me scream. Do not make me scream. I wonder if he really, I got to look at some court documents because I need to see how he's labeled. Because did you say that for TV or for social media? Did he really take her last name? Girl, is that her last name? Hello? No, you did. Dang, shit. Girl, I need to find that out. I'm going to have to pull up some court documents and we're going to have to get into some stuff. Later in the interview, Fallon admitted she was the type of mother that will introduce her kids to her new beau early on. I don't play this. I'm sorry. I'm not going to knock what nobody else wants to do. But I don't play this. I think that's reckless behavior in my personal opinion. Nah, you don't know these folks. Get to know who the fuck these people is. Y'all don't be knowing these folks. I ain't play that. It's a lot of people that I dated that never met my child. I was not playing about this ever. You know about them. I'll talk about them, but your ass won't meet them. Like, where are we going with this before I let that happen? Like, I just can't. And then you have a daughter. I mean, of course you have 3 sons, and I get there, they're growing, they're older, but you have a little baby. Like, I can't do it. Whew. So if he don't want his kid around them folks, I can't fault him. Now, a lot of people were thinking that, yeah, if she over there with Pleasure Peace, snatch your child up, because y'all know he had some allegations at one point. I don't know what happened with those allegations in all honesty, whether anything was confirmed to be true or false with some situations they had going on, some essay or whatever. But people was like, that's the reason why he get his kid. Who the fuck trying to be affiliated with that and had a kid around that? But also understand, Pleasure Pete is not her man. That's not what he looks like. Girl, y'all would be surprised, bitch. Anywho, but it's definitely not him. The one pic she did have with him in the background, she took off her page, okay? So can't nobody see him, especially after she posted that Pleasure P. So nobody's going to know what he looks like until a later time. I'll let somebody else expose it. What else? Later in the interview, yeah. So, her comment responded to Jalen's claims that her 9-year-old was calling someone dad fresh after they split. Pina insists that the accusation Banks made isn't that simple. Well, is it true? I don't give a fuck if it's simple. Is it true? Is it true? Does he call the person daddy? I hope not. I hope he doesn't. I hope not. But that's pretty much it. I'm not going to really read more of this damn article, but this was the post that was made. I need more of you every moment. This is Fallon and Pleasure P, and they both did a post where they put hashtag Galaxy. And before I even saw what Fallon posted and I saw his with the hashtag Galaxy, I was like, this has to be for like a music video or something. So I started doing research trying to find the song, and I haven't seen it being released anywhere yet. But they're not together. That's number one. If they were to go on and pretend to be together, girl, understand that it is just for publicity, because that is not her nigga. So good, yes, honey, great. It's a mess, girl. I hate to laugh, but I'm just chuckling on the inside about something. I'm not laughing at the situation, because who wants to have their kids, who wants to be in a custody battle? That's a lot. And that's money. Especially if it's money that you got, you may not have to spend on that. You got it tied up somewhere else or whatever. So that's a lot. Yeah. That is the clue. That is the clue. That is the clue. Yeah, that's what she said. That's what she said. That's true. Somebody, I think I saw somebody say they thought it was like a athlete or something. It's not. It's not at all. It's not at all. And I don't think he's been on I have to see. I don't know if he's been on the show recently, but yeah, no. But that's really it. I'm trying to see if there was anything else that I needed to share with you guys or talk to you guys about, girl. Yeah. Is there anything else? I mean, we talked about Real Housewives of Atlanta, what it was given, what it wasn't. My birthday's tomorrow. We talked about that. Okay, for the people that are late. Yes, I'm pregnant. I had a great time over on Kandi Speak On It. If you haven't checked it out, definitely check it out. Speak Easy was dope and inspiring, so make sure you check that out as well with Dom Unique over on Kandi's page as well. What else? Should I think that was it? It's Shanice. I made sure she got it. I made sure she received what she needed to receive. I did. I'm sorry, y'all. But when I'm able to share more, I will. However, I love you guys down. I appreciate all of the support. Like, seriously, like, really, y'all, for real. Like, thank you. I really do appreciate it. Especially with, like, a lot of the positive comments and just, me being an inspiration to y'all. That really means a lot to me. You know what I'm saying? Y'all had me in my feelings. Y'all did, girl. Y'all not going to get me on this live, but y'all had me in my feelings over, the weekend. I really do appreciate all of the love, like, seriously. But yeah, that's it, guys. That's all that I got. Shout out to the 800 and some people we had over here watching us. Make sure you guys like the video, subscribe, follow me on Twitter, Instagram, all of that. And I think that's it. I think that's it, y'all. Yeah. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and hop up off this thing, and I'm going to catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.